Hey y'all, it's KaetheDoll. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. I'm so happy to see you again. So, if this is not your first video, you already know that my life is crazy. And nothing has changed. Literally, nothing has changed. Let me tell you how I have bought 4 brand new tires in the past 2 months. Nobody wants to take up for us or say anything, but I'm gonna speak up for us. Sometimes when women walk into a male dominated area, i.e., a mechanic shop or a dealership or whatever, wherever you get your car done at, okay? Sometimes when we walk in there, those people see us as dollar signs. They ready to take advantage of us. Those people see us as walking bags, literally. Like the first time that you go in there and they ask you, what are you in for? Or what is it that you're looking to get? And you show the slightest bit of insecurity in your knowledge, or you really don't know, or you think X, Y, and Z, they got you, baby. They got you. They about to tell you that your car got 6 months to live. They about to say they don't even know how you made it here. Your car should have been blowing up and exploded, bursting into flames and shit. They gonna get real dramatic on you just to scare you so they can sell you more stuff. And I'm tired of it. Let's get into it. So I am definitely a girl who knows nothing about cars. Like nothing, okay? If the people can't come beside the road and help me if I break down, I guess I'm gonna be walking because, if it's left up to me, it is not gonna get done, okay? So, by the grace of God, I just never had a problem that I could not call the people from the car and then they came to service me. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I know that I need oil when my car starts telling me, I need oil. So, I let the car tell me what it needs, okay? So as far as tires, most of the time it goes like I start losing air in tires, and that's how I know I need to replace my tires. And I know that sounds so bad, but listen,
I'm trying my best, honey.
I know I need to do better. But as of right now, that's what level we at. So don't even be judging me, okay? I'm gonna do better one day. Today is just not that day. So I literally was losing air, but not that fast, right? So I was losing like a couple pounds or whatever. So I'm like, this is kind of weird. And my all of my tires went from being aired up to this one tire being low. So let me go see and take it to the people and check it out. So tell me why I take it by the place. And all of a sudden the guy gets down and I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, what's wrong with it? That was my first mistake. When you be like, oh, I don't know, oh, money. The people gonna be like, oh yeah, I got you. He knew he had him one, and he did because the shit that he ended up telling me, I'm like, what? Okay, so he comes out to see what's going on, to check the pressure and everything like that. So when he does that, he gets down and feels behind the tire, and he's literally like, oh my god, this tire is it was so close to blowing out. I'm surprised you even got here. Like, how long have you been riding on it? I'm like, how long have I been riding on the tire? What type of question is that? Since I got the fucking tires. So that's what I'm thinking. But I'm like, what do you mean by that? So he just abandoned that question because he saw I did not understand what he meant. Clearly I've been riding on the tire since y'all put them on. And that's another thing. I only go to this place, so they already know. Like when they see me, they see dollar signs. They already know I don't know about cars. They deal with me all the time. So he's literally telling me oh my god, this was so close to blowing out. The wires are in the back of the tire just exposed, which means at any given point on the highway, it could have blew out on you. You could have had a wreck and all this other stuff. So I'm like, a wreck?
Lord Jesus.
Blew out? Girl, tell me why I'm literally sitting up here and my life is flashing before my eyes because I'm like, this man literally just told me I was very close to getting unalived or something really bad happening to me. I could have literally got hurt or hurt someone else. So I'm like, oh my God. So all of this shit is so much to process, right? But this is the thing. I was just at this tire place 2 months ago. Now, 2 months ago, he told me that one of my tires was about to blow out as well. When I was replacing the tire, I was like, okay, so should I just do like the back pair and then the front pair as well, all at the same time? He told me no, because I didn't have no problems with the front pair. So I'm like, oh, okay, taking his word for it. So he was like, yeah, so with your car, you just want to make sure that you're changing like the pairs at the same time, but you don't necessarily have to change all four tires at the same time. That made sense to me. That made sense to me because it's like, I know for a fact that depending on how your car drives, like one pair of tires is going to be doing most of the work, right? So they're going to wear down faster essentially than like the other pair. So I understood why he was telling me that. But when I ask you like, okay, do I need to replace the tires? I'm really asking you like, what is the condition of these tires, because I have no idea. And you just told me like my shit was gonna blow out on me, and I don't want to replace these and then I still have the same problem. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know if he was thinking like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make this money off of her and then she's gonna come back and need something else. I don't know, but that man told me I did not need new tires. Fast forward, here we are 2 months later, if it's even been 2 months. 2 months later, and I'm replacing the tires she told me I didn't need to replace. So, like, in 2 months, I done fucked these tires up, or what's going on? You should have told me they was at least, like, low or something. That's just how I'm thinking, right? So at this point, I'm sitting here trying to process everything this man is telling me about being so close to having a blowout and everything like that. So I am clearly scared. I'm clearly scared, okay? And he's sitting up here still talking like, oh my gosh, I can't believe like you even made it here and things like that. So I'm like, this shit is traumatic as fuck to me. Like, this is trauma, baby. This is trauma, okay? So it's traumatic and it's like horrible news, but you know what else it is? It's a great selling point. That's how you get somebody to buy 4 new tires. You need to tell them that they was too close, to really having something bad happen to them. So I'm like, I gotta give this man his props because he has scared the shit out of me. Like, he scared me so bad. So I'm sitting up here, so I'm like, well, if I need to replace them, I'm gonna replace them. So tell me why I go inside the building and he looks up my tires and everything, right? Mind you, the first tires were $1,100 for two. So these were the ones for the front of the car. So literally, I'm in the place, like he's looking at the tires and he's like, okay, so we can get your tires, and if they don't come today, your car will be serviced and everything tomorrow when the tires come in. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Just get them ASAP whenever you can, whatever, whatever. So tell me why at this point he tells me that the tires on the front of my car are going to be like $1,250. So basically like $1,300 for two. So I'm like, that's weird. Okay. So I'm just thinking like, okay, well, whatever needs to be done. Again, this is why these people try to get over on like women, because he's told me all this traumatic shit. I'm up here sitting scared, and then he, whatever number you pull up out the sky, I'm gonna be like, okay, it is what it is. If I need it, I need it. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to prevent what you said was going to happen to me. Like, really. So guys, I literally took my car to this place 30 minutes after they opened. 30 minutes after they opened. Literally, I was there at 8:30. So I wanted to like get in, get out, see what's happening with the car, do what I need to do, purchase what I need to purchase, and go. That did not happen. Tell me why I had to leave my car overnight and I did not get my car again until just before they closed the next day. So they closed at 6 p.m. I did not get my car to 550 something. Literally, it was like 550 something. They were practically closed. Like, then they told me that the tires were supposed to actually get there the same day that I ordered them. So like he told me that it was gonna not take that long, but all of a sudden it ended up taking that long. So I'm like, did you just not prioritize my shit or like what? Because I'm like, how did you tell me that the tires was gonna be in and my car was gonna be ready? Like, if it wasn't ready the same day, it was gonna be ready the next morning. And all of a sudden that turned from the next morning to closing. Like, I think they was playing with me. I really think they was playing with me. Like every time I go, it's some shit. Like it's some shit. And this is like strictly a tire place. So this is not a place that you go. They'll do like tires. They'll do like air, and then they'll do. I don't even think they do like oil changes and things like that. It's strictly for tires. And I never had a problem like getting the exact type of tires that I like to get on my car. So this is why I keep going back there. But everybody, man, when I left, everybody was telling me like, oh my gosh, they're getting over on you. Like that is way too much for two tires. Like just look at how much money that you've spent. That's 1,100. 11 or $1,200 plus this, which is basically like $1,300 in 2 months. They're like, if that's the case, they would have told you that your tires were like wearing down 2 months ago. You did not wear your tires down in 2 fucking months. So I'm like, damn. Everybody's just telling me like I'm just this little ignorant person. Like I don't know nothing, so they got over on me. I'm like, well, shit, they did. And also, they told me that I was very close to having a blowout. So everybody was like, yeah, they were definitely like laying it on thick for you. So I just feel like, why when I walk up in somewhere, somebody gotta be trying to get over on me, okay? And trying to scare me. That's traumatic. Now I'm like, damn, I wish I did know how to check the tires. Like, because I don't want nothing like that to be happening. So yeah, y'all, everybody was telling me like they're getting over that's too much for tires. Like, it's too much. So then the guy tells me like that I need high performance tires. I'm like, high performance tires? Why do I need high? I'm not racing. I'm just driving. Like, why the hell do I need high performance tires? So I guess that's why, because he was trying to give me like the one of the most expensive types of tires, maybe. I don't know. I bought them either way. So my advice to you, if you are a girl or a guy who knows nothing about tires or anything, my advice to you is either get someone who does know about cars and about tires to go with you, or just asking them for like a second opinion. Or like when they tell you what's wrong, take your car somewhere else and then let them tell you what they think is wrong. And then if it's along the same lines, then you know, okay, maybe these people are telling the truth. But don't go by yourself, because if you do, you're gonna be like me, dishing out racks literally within 2 months. Over it. Like, over it. But thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you don't get taken advantage of a lot like I have in the past, okay? Because they have really been running it up on my ass. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.